Hey guys, before the video starts, I just want to say that I am streaming some Fortnite live on my Twitch channel right now, so if you have time, come and hang out, drop a follow. I'm going to be talking with everyone in the chat, but on that, enjoy the video. Hey guys, what's up? It's Muaaz here, and welcome back to another video. So I know that summer started like last month for college students, and most high school teenagers are starting their summer like right about now when I'm uploading this video. So I thought I would make a video explaining some different and unique options that some of you guys can choose to try and make some extra and spare money throughout the summer without having to get like a legit job. If this video does end up helping you guys out in any way and you want to see more videos like it, please remember to hit that like button, and also here's my post notification shout out for my last video. If you want to be featured in any of my videos like this, just make sure you're subscribed, hit the bell icon right next to the subscribe button, and then comment below saying you did it. But on that, let's get on with the video. So I actually made a video pretty similar to this in 2017 when I had like less than 50,000 subscribers, so I thought I'd make a newer version for my newer subscribers and random people who might just find this video in 2018. I know when you're a teenager, you don't necessarily need money because you're probably not gonna have that many expenses, if any, but it's definitely nice to be making your own money because then you can treat yourself to whatever you might want, whether that be some like Fortnite skins, some clothes, food whenever you go out with friends, and things like that. So the first thing I want to mention, and I know how obvious it's about to sound, but it's really just selling anything and everything that you don't really care too much about anymore, or maybe you just don't have a use for it. But I can promise you right now that if you were to like look around your room for even like 5 minutes, you're definitely gonna find a ton of things that you haven't touched in maybe months, if not years. Alright, and like a quick example I can think of is I have a little like desk cabinet right here to my right, and if I was to open it up, I guarantee I'd find some like old Xbox games that I don't play anymore, probably some old iPhone cases, and I don't even use phone cases anymore, so I definitely don't need those. I'm probably also gonna find like some earbuds that I haven't used and things like that, and that's just like one drawer, so imagine if I was to go through my whole room or even my whole house. And because of that, definitely think about going through your whole room or even storage if you have some, and finding things that you might want to sell that you haven't used in a long time. Even ask like family members if it's okay for you to sell some of their things that they don't use anymore. Just because you're trying to rack up some extra spending money and things like that, I'm sure they won't mind if you actually ask before you sell something of theirs. But anyways, trust me guys, if you don't have a use for something that you own, chances are that someone else out there actually does. Like I could definitely sell some of my old games that I don't play anymore, and someone else who hasn't played them before would probably buy them. Someone else could probably use the earbuds that I've still never used and things like that. So you can always sell your things online using eBay, and I personally know a few people who actually even buy used video games online on eBay, whether they want to play like some story mode game or maybe a multiplayer game with their friends. Just whatever it is that you're trying to sell, make sure you go on eBay or whatever you're going to try selling it on, and make sure that there's actually a demand for what you're trying to sell. And if there is, then definitely go ahead and throw up a listing with whatever price you want to do and see if someone buys it. If no one buys it, maybe lower the price a bit. Eventually someone's definitely going to buy it. And you can even use like sites like Craigslist and apps like OfferUp, LetGo, and Facebook Marketplace just to like try selling your things locally if you're interested in getting the money quicker. And if you're thinking about going with that method, then I definitely recommend talking with a parent or someone else about it, and make sure that you actually meet the buyer in like a public place, whether that be like a store or a mall or something like that where other people are around. And the reason why I say that is because you really never know who you're dealing with on the internet, so it's better to just be safe than sorry. And realistically speaking, even if you're only selling things for like $10 to $15, if you keep selling the things that you don't use anymore, that money is eventually gonna add up as long as you don't keep spending it right as you earn it. And I'm sure there are some people who really just don't have anything that they can physically sell, and if that's the case, then my next tip would just be to sell your skill set. And I know how weird that sounds, but just hear me out for a second. So I have a friend whose name is Jose, and he's a self-taught graphic designer. He's only in high school, and he had no idea how to use Photoshop a couple years ago, but he basically taught himself how to use it and get better with it. And now he's making some pretty good money as a high school graphic designer, and he's not designing for like high schools and things like that, but he's designing for like big YouTubers, big Twitch streamers. He's designing for like large esports organizations and even apparel companies. And again, he's only in high school and he's self-taught himself how to do all that. So his skill is graphic design, and that's what he's selling as a skill set. People are buying graphics from him, like they're ordering things from him so that he makes them, he gains more clients, he gains more exposure, more revenue, and things like that. And he's just overall growing as a graphic designer by making money and making this a career while in high school. Like that's just crazy to think about. Another one of my friends named James is making solid money as a young college student by just selling his craft as a photographer. He posts the pictures that he takes for fun on Instagram just because he likes to share his work with the followers that he has. And while doing so, he tags like larger Instagram accounts that have a bigger following than he does, and sometimes they'll even like check out his pictures. If they like them, they'll repost them to their following, and then their following is gonna go follow him, and he's gonna get more exposure and more followers through that. And after doing that for a while, now people actually pay him for photo shoots and things like that, and that's all just because he was skillful with the camera. And I'm pretty sure he's working with Samsung right now on some project regarding one of their newer phones, which is pretty awesome because all he did was just start from Instagram. But in the end, like the overall message still applies here. Like I'm pretty sure a few years ago he didn't even know how to work like an expensive camera, and now that's kind of like a main source of income from him. So just think about it like that. Basically, he just put himself in a position where he'd actually learn how to use a camera and get better with it, and look what happened. And like one last person I can quickly think of, just to give you guys another example, is my friend who's also my motion designer, and his name is Noah. He only recently finished high school, like I think this month, and he's basically self-taught himself how to motion design throughout high school. I think he started when he was a freshman, and he's like insanely good right now. So like the little thing that you're gonna see on the screen right now telling you to like my video, or all those like other lower thirds that show up on all my videos, he designed all of them. He even designed my animated outro that you're gonna see at the end of this video, and he's also made like every single intro that I've used in almost any of my YouTube videos. And again, he only just graduated high school, but basically he just self-taught himself how to do all that while he was going through school, getting good grades and things like that, and that's basically one of his main sources of income right now. So think about that. He basically just taught himself how to motion design in his free time, because of course everyone has free time over summer and things like that. He self-taught himself a craft that he knew that a lot of people would want to buy from him. He got good, and now he sells his work to a bunch of people, and he's making some pretty solid money, I'm pretty sure. And I'm just saying that because I know I pay him a lot for the stuff that he makes for me, but he always comes through. He makes some great work, and honestly, you guys should check him out. I'm gonna leave a link for his stuff in the description below. Also, trust me, I'm 100% sure that a lot of the people watching this video right now are thinking that they don't have a skill set as good as like the 3 people that I mentioned, and if that's the case, then that's okay. You just have to remember that all 3 of those people were thinking the exact same thing at one point before they actually taught themselves how to do with whatever they're mastering right now. But even then, there's still something that you're good at right now. You just might not be able to think of it right now, but trust me, I'm just gonna like quickly list a couple of things that you might be good at. Like I have some friends who are like really knowledgeable about weight loss and gaining muscle by lifting weight. Some of them even like bring in money by making exercise and meal plans for other people who want to lose weight or get bigger and things like that. I'm pretty sure some of them are even like personal trainers at some of the local gyms they go to, and they make money from that as well. A skill of yours could probably even be like tutoring school subjects, like maybe you're good at like algebra or calculus or chemistry, biology, whatever you may be good at. You can probably sell your skills as that. You can probably even go to your office and say that you want to tutor some kids and make some extra money. I'm sure that someone will help you set that thing up. Maybe you know how to edit videos really well. You can reach out to bigger YouTubers or Twitch streamers and ask if they want to hire a video editor. Maybe you're good at like walking dogs or mowing the lawn or building PCs or really anything. As long as that you know how to market yourself well and in a confident manner, you can basically sell anything. I'm being 100% honest with you guys. And if that's the case, people are honestly going to be willing to buy whatever it is that you're offering. And if you're having trouble getting the word out about whatever it is that you're actually offering, maybe try posting like an ad on Craigslist, start networking with random people on the internet, whether that be like Twitch streamers, YouTubers, photographers, and things like that. Maybe like learn how they started and then maybe follow in their footsteps. And even like a simple act as like posting flyers is a great way to get started. Like maybe post them around your local town or like even in your school or something like that. And I know it can be kind of embarrassing when you're too young and you're like self-conscious about what other people think, so you don't want to like go ahead and post like flyers in school, but people do it in college. Like people always post things like, hey, I'm offering a service to walk a dog, $15 an hour or something like that. Like people do that. It's normal, and in the end, you're gonna be making money, so it shouldn't matter what other people think. Guys, I'm making this video right now with like no fan on, and I'm sweating. It's bad, guys. But anyways, like another thing that you guys can do to like make some profit on the side is just flipping things. And what that usually means is just buying something that's at a cheaper price, maybe it's broken down or maybe needs some renovating or whatever it may be, and then fixing it up and then selling it for a higher price. A lot of people actually do this for a living, whether that be with like houses, cars, or even shoes. They'll buy them and then fix them up, maybe renovate them or whatever it may be, and then they're just gonna go ahead and list it again for maybe a couple $1,000s in profit. Which is kind of crazy to think about, but that's how a lot of people make their living. And trust me, I know that most of the people watching this video aren't just gonna be able to go out and buy like an extra car or an extra house and fix it up and renovate it, but you can do it with like smaller things as well. A couple of my friends used to buy old computers from garage sales or just online, then they'll fix them up, maybe get rid of all the viruses they had, clean it up, format it, whatever it may be, make it faster again, and then they'll sell it for a couple $100s in profit, which is kind of crazy to think about because that's a lot of money just for doing a couple simple acts that you can probably look up on a YouTube video, like how to make a computer faster, how to format a hard drive, whatever it may be, how to reinstall Windows, and then you can just sell it for a couple hundred extra dollars. Like, come on guys, that's a pretty good deal. And I do this like all the time with shoes. I buy limited shoes like Yeezys for retail price, and then once they sell out, I'll resell them for a couple $100s in profit, and I just do that just for some extra side money. But I know a lot of people on the internet who just do this for a complete living, and they actually provide for their family with it, which is kind of crazy to think about. Anyways guys, that's really it for the video. I know it was pretty off topic from what you normally see on my channel, but I thought it would be fun to like switch it up and maybe appeal to a larger audience. I really hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because we're on our way to 100,000. We're on our way to 200,000 subscribers, and all help is appreciated. Also, I am live on Twitch right now, so definitely go be sure to check that out. There's gonna be a link on the screen and probably in the description below. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, oh wait, I already said that. Anyways, see you guys next time. Peace.
Brad, show him how it's done. Boom. Sell me that pen. Watch. Go on.
Let me sell this fucking pen.
That's my boy right there.
This pen.
Fucking sell anything.
Would you do me a favor? Why'd you name down that napkin for me?
I don't have a pen.
Exactly. Supply and demand, my friend.
You know what I'm saying? He's creating urgency. So you get them to want to buy the stuff. It's something that they need.